Hi everyone. Today I'm really happy and it's a great honor to have with me Karla. She's a faculty at the University of Florida. Please introduce yourself, Karla.
Hi, good morning. My name is Karla Saldana. I'm an assistant professor at the School of Architecture, and I am an AI hire, so most of my research is on artificial intelligence applied to built environment practices.
Great. And I have seen your lab, share and fluid, and it's fascinating because your career graph is also so versatile and you're very prolific. You were a landscape architect, and then you're trying to bring these technology inputs and AI into the design space. And tell me more about your work in this department.
Of course, so I'm the director of the Share Lab. The Share Lab is a research laboratory that invests research resources and teaching practices into applying artificial intelligence to use it as a tool to be very active in resolving problems or use it as an instrument for creativity. So we have projects that deal with these both realms. So as a tool, we use it for social good. So we have projects with the public sector, with landscape architecture, with public health, with urban planning, with disaster response, and then AI as an instrument. We use it in the design practice. So most of the classes that I teach as a landscape architect or are focused on landscape architecture, and I develop specific tools that can help students either to understand the complexity of a site or understand the needs of the population living on that site.
Great. And so you, I don't know if I mentioned to you that I have founded this international research network
Mm-hmm.
called Complex South, which is supported and hosted by Professor Ulysses N. Gupta, who is the director of Complexity Urbanism Planning Urbanism Lab in the Manchester School of Architecture. And he is again, into computational design, and
Mm-hmm.
he's a techie. And I bring the social science aspects. And this network we have formed because we want to bring emergent as well as established scholars in one place so that
Mm-hmm.
everybody gets familiar with what we are doing, and everybody is spread across the globe. So this is a place where everyone can meet, and it's a network. Everyone can start a dialogue, a research proposal, teaching together, many things. So we have just started, and I think you can also fit into this dialogue and this
Mm-hmm.
discourse in a great way because you also come from Ecuador, which is a global south context. So, uh, may I ask you, how do you uh, see yourself engaging with this complex south in future, and how do you think we can collaborate on
Mm-hmm.
research in the future?
Yeah, so as you said, Binti, I'm an Ecuadorian architect. I did my undergrad in Ecuador, and then I moved to Switzerland to do my master's and PhD. But throughout all the transition, I was always keeping in mind that I'm where I'm coming from. And actually, the motivation for my PhD was because there was a an earthquake happening in 2016
Yeah.
while I was away.
Mhm.
And one of the motivations was how can I use some of the technologies and what I'm learning on my graduate programs to be able to contribute meaningfully to the country that I come from. So that's the starting of my PhD, which was would end up being an implementation of artificial and human intelligence for disaster response. So I've looked through different disaster scenarios, and I think my contribution to the network will be the background from. That I come from South America, and I understand the complexity, the beauty, and the problems that we have. And but I've also been trained, and I'm working on, or I'll train in Europe, and I'm working in the US, and I see what are the possibilities with technology and with the networks that we can build in order to try to address some of the problems that we see in the South.
Thank you so much, Carla. So that was Carla, my dear colleague from the University of Florida School of Architecture, and we hope to do some great work together
Well,
in
thank
the
you.
future. Thank you, Carla.